M0FXB, welcome to my channel. BT01 Bluetooth microphone, Bluetooth connected to my ANYTONE 578, which is inside the house, about 30 foot away from me. I'm purposely allowing you to hear all that because we are connected via APRS, analog FM, and I will be showing you the settings for that after this, at the end of this video. But have a look at all the stations we've been receiving. So we go menu. We could create a shortcut on one of our programmable buttons. There are 3 there with 3 settings. So we'll go to APRS. So we're outdoors here, nice bright day, and look, the screen shows up no problem at all. Let's just go to APRS and then select, and then we'll go down to info. And watch that, I'll scroll down. I've got myself there showing. Let's just select me. Okay, then we go back, go down to some of the other stations. Now, a lot of them are ones that are duplicates. So MB7UVV. Keep going down. So this is the good thing about having this Bluetooth microphone, and that is my 578 has a COLINEAR, which is actually in the loft, and the ability of 50 watts power if I want a TX. Some more information there coming through. But I can use that power if I want to. So I thought I'd show you that, and it works well. And just watch the end of this video, and we're going to show you the settings to put into your ANYTONE, either BT01 or 578, and the settings will work with the 878 as well. Bye for now, 7.3, all the best. So the settings are, if we open up our code plug, we've read the radio, and let's have a look here, our APRS settings first. So if you look in this window here, you can see I've still got it going on in the background there. It's just working great at the moment. But I think we need to turn it down. So, having fun with it. If you look here, APRS TX tone is off. To call, I've left that as default. Then I've got my call sign here. I'm using -6. I think generally people use -9, but it's just for test purposes. I've put a message in there, ANYTONE 578. You decide that. These settings here I've just copied from another station. So transmit, send subtone off, CTCSS. All this I've just left it as default. I ticked all these boxes here, which I'll tick that one as well. Why not? Let's just do it. So I've ticked all these. The transmit frequency is 144,800 in the UK, and these white boxes here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're actually numbered. It's quite small to see, but look, 1, 2, 3. So this is number 1, and so remember that, number 1. Now if you're doing digital, I've just put in slot 1 here, and I'm using talk group 310999 because that's what I saw another station doing, so I just copied it, and it's a private call. That's at the top. Now we're not doing auto intervals. If you want to auto TX, you set that up here, manual TX, APRS auto TX, intervals, you can set that yourself. The manual one, I think what that is that if you want a manual TX, and it'll give you a certain amount of time, I think, before you key the mic, and then it wants you to wait a while before you key it again. Anyway, support for roaming, we're not doing that. Fixed location we've turned on, and then we've got our location here, latitude and longitude, west here as well. So I think these are all my settings within this tab. So just freeze it and copy it if it's going to work for you. It works for me. See the wide one here, digi path here, this section here, wide 1-1, wide 2-2. I had to remove a comma or it wouldn't work. So that's those settings. The next one will be in the actual channel. So you have to, I've created a new zone and called it. So my channel is 326 here. So I created a zone and called it APRS, and I've literally just put 2 channels in there. One is digital and one is analog. We go back to our channels, go into 326. So in the UK, but I think America is 144.390. Receive and transmit are the same. APRS RX I've ticked. I've called this one APRS FM for analog. Then we've got analog selected here. I've got it on high power. Let's have a look. What else we got? Bandwidth doesn't really matter. Now this does matter. Analog APRS reporting frequency number 1. Remember those numbers I told you about? So that matters because it needs to match. Didn't touch any of the CTCSS. So it's actually, for APRS analog, it's actually very simple settings. It's simplex channel, really, in analog. And then the software does the rest for you. Trying to think if I've missed anything. Now, possibly you might not have APRS settings put into your radio yet. So just go Tools, Options, and then tick all these. Look, GPS, Bluetooth, APRS, Analog APRS, Receive, Bluetooth. The reason you tick all, especially the APRS, is because it won't show up here in the menu. Bluetooth handset, this is because this will work on the Bluetooth handset or your ANYTONE 878, 578. The same settings are all going to work. But if you want to control it from your handset, you need to tick that box, and then just click Program and Write to Radio. And then if you reach a digi repeater in your area, you will show up on APRS FI. If I put in M0FXB-6, now I don't think I made it today. Let's have a look. Now that was yesterday, but in DMR mode. So the other thing with DMR is you do need to remember to log into Brandmeister. I can show you that. I'll show you that now. Brandmeister. This is my Brandmeister here. Log in. And then when you select my devices, oh, it looks like I'm not online. Let me just get myself online. So hit my call sign. I'm logged into self-care. Hit self-care. Now hopefully by this point you would have already created yourself a password for Brandmeister, but here's where I put mine, and then you just click save, just here where it says hotspot security. And then look here, with ANYTONE radios they tend to use Motorola as the brand. Then really the rest is up to you. I've got 300 seconds here for APRS interval. I can see my radio receiving APRS now, so it's all working great. I'll do a video of that. I'll add that on the end of the actual 578, showing all the packets coming in. But anyway, M0FXB, choose the one you want, -6, and I've put in ANYTONE BT01 Andreas, and all these are off. I haven't touched these. And then just click save, and that way this is where using DMR, where Brandmeister, Pi-Star system, they all help you to use the APRS system. If we look at my hotspot here, just go to configuration, sign in Pi-Star Raspberry, and just scroll down. I always have APRS host enabled. I don't even know if you need to, but I always have it enabled, and that's the one that's selected there. Look. So I hope this helps you set things up for APRS on your ANYTONE radios. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. 7.3, all the best.